Hi, when was actually the last time you told yourself something positive just out of the blues? Like you just decided to tell yourself something good about you, not like you're congratulating yourself or anything, but you're just maybe walking on the road and then you're like, oh damn, I'm tall and I really love this. Well, I've told that myself several times, and then you maybe hit a leaf off the tree and then you walk off. Okay, I'm sorry for the brief humans, but on the flip side, maybe you're like, oh damn, I am short and I really don't know who made me this way. I'm just literally short of words, and then you effortlessly pick a stone from the road and then you go off. When was the last time you looked yourself in the mirror and you were like, everything I need to make myself a perfect human is looking right back at me? Today, in this episode of Respelling the Alphabets podcast, we are going to talk about self-worth, self-acceptance, and self-love. Stay on, let's take on this journey. So hey guys, how have you been? Welcome back to another episode of Respelling the Alphabets podcast. I know it's been quite a while and I am really sorry that I've taken that long before I came back. But as you can see, so many things have changed. These days I'm even taking juice. Like I was not doing this before then. I was so thirsty in this episode. But I've met new people who have at least thought that I was supposed to be drinking this live on the recording. But just as you know, my name is Frank. Just in case you want to remind me that I'm tall, slim and dark, most of my friends call me Tolby. I bet you already know that too. Welcome back. They say good things take time. Now, in this episode, I wanted us to talk about self-love and self-acceptance, which I believe is not a topic which maybe you're hearing for the first time. I believe this has been done, like in those several meetings you're having under trees in high school. But you're not in high school anymore. Or maybe you are and you're listening to this. So they say that growth begins when we start accepting ourselves. That is from within. That was said by someone called Jean Vanier. I don't even know who that is, but I know he's French, definitely. Jean Vanier said that growth begins when you start accepting ourselves. And I could not agree more. That's why in this podcast today, let's talk about self-love and self-acceptance. So self-love to me is how you value yourself. Like what value or what tag do you attach to the person that you are? Self-acceptance, on the other hand, is how you're embracing your positive and negative sides. That is, you accepting yourself in all dimensions. Well, I believe we all have stuff that we have done. We have flaws, we have mistakes that we have made that we really are never proud of. Things that most of the times are trying to weigh us back down to where we really don't want to be, apart from where we want to forge ahead to. But that should not be a reason as to why you are supposed to be degrading yourself or not accepting the person that you are. Because the truth is, you can never and cannot achieve anything substantial in the outer world if you don't fix your lives from within. If you cannot fix the stuff that you think about, the stuff that you say, the stuff that you do from within that make you happy, you can never achieve anything substantial. And if you do, you just got lucky, and whatever it is that you achieved is not what you were supposed to achieve. Today in the morning, I read a quote that said, happiness is being in sync, being in oneness with what you think, what you say, and what you do. That is what guarantees your happiness. And something is so off about this juice inateremka. No, they say ni kama mimi ni mluya ameanza kuwatch movie na popcorn. Hayezi, okay. So like just allow me to put it aside so that it doesn't end before the video ends. It will be so embarrassing. Now, I have a friend whose mother, while she was still young, was told by the mother, that is now my friend's grandma. One night she was trying to go outside. She was told to go outside, but she was afraid. And she told now the mother, this is my friend's grandmother, that she's afraid she can't go outside. And in turn, the mother told her, as ugly as you look, like what do you think would even want to eat you outside? And my friend's mother says that thing has affected her for a very long time, like for a better part of her life. Talking about self-love, the things we hear, the things we are told, the things that happen to us from other people have quite a great effect on how we carry out ourselves, or how the kind of worth that we tag to ourselves as humans. Like this mother to my friend, she depended on what the mother said about her for so long that it took away her self-esteem or her thought of how pretty she thought she was before. So when you depend on other people to make you happy, this is what I call energy vampires. Like someone, you have something within you, but you seek validation from outside to make you feel even better, which is a lie. Such people constantly try to justify themselves after everything that they have done. You see, if I do something that is right, and I know it is right, I don't have to go to someone explaining why I did it. Like if I wake up in the morning and I wash my face, I don't have to say, yo, hey guys, you see now my face is flawless because I washed it in the morning. No, you're supposed to wash your face in the morning. And that is exactly what you did. So if you don't appreciate self-love and self-worth and self-acceptance, you will always constantly go to extra people who are not like someone who is not you to validate or justify whatever you have done as right or wrong. You become so indecisive, like you cannot make a decision for yourself. Like we are going left, well, let's go. I don't feel like I need to get home early, but then okay, 20 sawa haina shida, you know. Like you're someone who can never make your own decisions by yourself, something that makes you perfect. You will always want other people to make that decision for you. And of course that boils down to stuff like low self-esteem, which of course I won't spend time here talking about because you know what it is and you have been told that under trees in high school. And you know, self-esteem, you are going to be other people to make that decision for you. And of course that boils down to stuff like low self-esteem, which of course I won't spend time here talking about because you know what it is and you have been told that under trees in high school. And you know, self-esteem, your self-esteem is going to be affected if you don't accept yourself because you depend on external validation. Then you have that victim mentality, like everything that happens wrong is always attached to you. Like when something happens that is not right or something that is not wrong, you will always want to find a reason as to why you are the one who never made it happen. Even if it rains, you feel like you're the one who made it rain and clothes were rained, or you know, like you're someone who you always feel like you are a target once something wrong has happened. There's definitely no way I can come to talk to you about self-acceptance and self-love and just assume that like you're not affected by it. So if maybe you are a victim or this is something which has been affecting you, we have to talk about the solutions. And who I am, I'm someone who has walked into rooms and tried to walk, you know, bowing just because I think I'm extra tall and I'm intimidating them. Well, I realize that's an insecurity or stereotype that they have to deal with because it's not my problem, it's theirs. But if you begin to focus on yourself, focus entirely on yourself and the things that, you know, bring life out of you, the things that bring you to life, I think that's a very practical and easy way to bounce back from not accepting yourself or not having the, you know, that self love. When you get rid of the need to be like someone else, you get rid of the need to always want to emulate someone who maybe you think you look at as an idol. Because they say if you try to copy something, definitely there's an original and it ain't you. So maybe it's something you can't really live and match up to for a long time. You can't sustain it because that is not who you are. If you try to confront your fears, that is, face them as they come. When I say confront your fears, I don't mean you fear dogs and then you hear a dog barking out, you go out, you'll be beaten. No, that is not really confronting your fears. Confronting your fears is more like trying to face that wall or that barrier that has always barred you from achieving something that you've wanted to achieve for the longest time. So when you face it, you will know if it's something you can conquer or not. If you can't, you'll definitely go for another option, because they say when plan A fails, there are as well 25 other alphabets. I mean, in that list you could try those others. You're even supposed to have the positive environments, like the people around you, the kind of people you hang out with will influence whether you accept yourself or not. If you hang around people who are fake, you hang around trips and ijaz who are faking lives just to, you know, please you down. So on social media, you're going to die of that pressure, because that is not who they are. That is not a positive environment. You're not supposed to take things personally. There was a time I was told a story about garbage trucks. Like someone was saying people are like garbage trucks, always walking around looking for a place to dump their garbage, which they have collected for the longest time of their lives, which you have no clue about. So when someone tells you something and you don't take it personally, you're like, okay, they just talked out their mind, and that really doesn't get to me per se. This, I believe, is a way of embracing self-love and accepting yourself for who you really are. Okay, thank you so much guys for staying to the end of this video, and of course to my most loyal companion who's been here. And by the way, it's not grants in it, like it just grant my wish for the juice, and so like there's nothing really I can, well, it's a blended Scotch whiskey. Do I really have to explain why I'm using this? No, I don't have to. But thank you so much for staying to the end. I really hope that whatever we talked about here made sense and that it's going to change your life for the better. So until next time, my name is Frank, but just in case you want to remind me that I'm tall, slim, and dark, most of my friends call me Tolby. Please be sure to follow me across all my social media platforms at Frank Tolby, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, leave a comment, give a like, and share with your friends if you find this as well. So I'm out, and I know I'm the best human this globe ever had. Actually, the world is lucky, so lucky to have me. Self-love and self-acceptance. Thank you so much. Until next time, this was Respelling the Alphabet. Peace.